platform?
Both.
B2B.
B2B.
As of now, it's B2B, and in
Finally,
future
getting
it may be
B2C.
also. Yeah.
Yourself?
Myself, I'm actually the CEO of Intelliber Technologies.
Oh, great.
I'm going to be in the advertising in this company in USA at this point of time.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is actually the first of its
What
kind.
brought you to settle your office in Jamshedpur like that? Because this question is very sensible. Like,
Yeah.
people generally prefer to go to big cities like Pune, Hyderabad, Bangalore, because already the customer base happens to be very nice, and you may be getting a lot of alumni and as per your qualification, background, and like-minded people. Because place in Jharkhand, it's really dull and dry. If we talk of
So, I mean, there are a few key regions. Okay?
Yeah.
Intelliber Technologies,
कैसे?
we are entirely
लगा
bootstrapped.
दीजिए इसको.
Yeah. The company is still 100% by the directors. Okay? So, one of the biggest regions was actually towards financial sensitivity. Okay? So, maybe that was right there in my mind that for the first 3-4 years, okay, why not establish everything under our one class team from a place like Jharkhand? Okay. So what happens is my cost, my operational expense actually goes down at least 4 to 5x times. Okay. If it's going down 4 to 5x times, that is giving me 5x time longevity, right? So that was one of the reasons. The second thing is my roots are from East India. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm basically from Bihar and Jharkhand. Okay. So I had this option of starting either like every other East Indian entrepreneur. I could have gone to Hyderabad, Bangalore, and all that.
That's why a lot of people will be getting connection in bigger cities.
And networking is not a problem. It's just someone like me can actually get in
Of
get
course.
involved with anyone over the phone or over the email. Okay. So because our entire product line is actually about being internet focused.
Internet, great.
Internet focused. I mean that's the whole world, right? So it doesn't matter whether you're in Jharkhand, whether you are in San Francisco or whether you are in Bangalore, you're actually going to sell it to the internet community, right? So field sales वाली कोई बात ही नहीं, we really didn't have anything to do with field sales.
Yeah, actually, it's very important question to ask every entrepreneur. Like, why did he select a particular place? Because selecting a geographical place, demographic place is very important. Because
Very
it
scientific.
happens like what kind of manpower you'll be getting. Because you feel comfortable and cozy in your own location. Environment and cultural influence is also there, and the confidence level also differs from place to place.
It does.
Because of the sense of belongingness, sense of security, sense of association.
But I mean, it has been a bit difficult for us to have a world-class team, to get a world-class team, but it has not been impossible. So instead of any resource that I could have got in one of the metros in like say 15 days, it has taken us a month time.
Yes, yes.
But we have ultimately got the right kind of resource. Okay? So there are lots of like-minded people like me, okay, who actually dream of working in a technology company. It's the best out of West India. It's the best out of West India. So that part was, there are 6 values that we have. So Intelliber is like, I stands for innovation, T stands for technology. So including everything, every 2 words actually define, every 2 letters actually define one of our values.
I understood this way, intelligence and caliber.
No.
What I perceived first, I thought it's very good. Intelligence and caliber, 2 different things. So intelligible, coming less.
No.
I had this concept, like
No, that is not. I is for innovation.
Innovation.
T is for technology. L is for equal opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, if you walk into my office, the number of male and female employees would more or less be the same.
Yes,
There's
right.
not, we don't dealing with a lot of gender disparity.
Oh, great.
IB is for business intelligence.
Yes.
E is for ethics. R is for respect.
It's completely economic aggregated.
It's completely
So,
different.
so one has to really first learn the lesson of the name itself while joining a company.
Yep, we do the same.
Preface of the book is a preface of the company itself. The message goes nice. So once willing to know the company, should know the name first and philosophy behind it, and then things will be really clear.
It is.
It must be like great.
I mean, it has, the path has not been ancient, but we're doing far better.
What I've also experienced, like places like Bihar, Jharkhand, and all, the mindset of the people is really very difficult to change. And also, we conservative, a lot of my other associations, they also blame rather, that the people here in the places, even maybe well educated or non educated or technical, they have a different mindset. Once they go to a different place, they change their thinking according to their mind.
Yes.
So every Indian going to America becomes more American than real American in terms of fashion, style, discipline.
Disagree with that. I mean, the word every is not right.
In that way, like
Most,
at least not American, I say culture-wise. For the people there, they don't follow civic sense,
right.
and they become they have start
Civilian.
following civic sense.
Right.
There they run after marks grading for the children in the school, and there they go for alternative education, world education, and when they come back, they again go for the St. Mary's, St. Anthony's marks result competition. So basically, what we believe that the cultural set that the people change, the basic thing is civic sense, responsibility, social responsibility, cultural responsibility. They change that way, and they become like, ah yeah, they start going gym. They start going to gym. They become health conscious.
Become more American.
They become more American people like that way. Not like hip hop pubs, clubs and all.
Right.
They still prefer dhabas, food and all.
I go more into clubs and hip hop and all that, but I'm still pretty much Indian. I left. I still have a green card. So I started my journey from the state of New York.
Yeah,
I
great.
started in 2014 there. I worked 9 months all in it. Then came down to India, established an office in Jamshedpur.
Great experience.
And the path has been like, there have been many times when it's like being bootstrapped. There are different kinds of challenges that we have. But we have survived as a team. And we have survived as a company.
How long will it is the company age of your founder? 1 year around or 2 years?
Here,
No,
we are-
Jamshedpur.
in Jamshedpur, we are in the third year.
Third year.
We have already completed
Yeah.
2 years. Okay.
I was very curious when I was watching hockey league match with my son there, and
So
the
you know us,
T-shirt, yeah,
right?
Yeah,
just I was
Intelliber
very much curious to
Technologies.
know what exactly it is. I've never heard of it, never seen it.
So our product,
Uh,
Socialite, actually
Huh,
happens to be the
Socialite.
Social.
And my son is a great hockey fan. He's around 8 years old. So he just chased, and every player were putting on that. My son even asked which company it is. It is a selling platform, e-commerce. I said, I don't know. We'll have to go back and Google out what this is. And the really name attracted, the name that put that brand name that put you there, that is really giving some message. It was showing that something related to internet, something related to business, and something related to connectivity.
I mean, you're actually putting it right there,
Yeah.
straight on the point, okay? So when you start using internet for the businesses, for the better impact, okay, you can actually bring the world a lot more closer
Yeah,
to
yeah.
you.
Can you a little bit up because noisy enough fan?
स्टार्ट कर दिए कैमरा
So I'll have my people. Okay?
Sure, sure.
We can actually continue our discussion further.
Sure, sure. Because once we talk, now what happens like being as a trainer, I believe that one should not instantly feel a stranger as we feel a stranger in the studio. What happens when we go to any studio, like any channel or news channel or all? It becomes so mechanical. You are made to sit somewhere. All of a sudden, somebody comes, and your time comes, and you go, and you first time see the anchor sitting there, and start asking questions that you have been 100 years old friend.
It's actually good.
So
I mean, I really
it's good,
I
but
really find it
you have to go to the mind. You have to understand what exactly he is, what he's trying to know, what kind of other guests are there. Yeah, and of course, what other kind of guests are there, what they're going to contribute as a part of the team, so that you can also make your thought unique and different and meaningful.
yeah, fair enough. I mean,
Yeah.
and it's really pleasing for me that you knew about us.
Ah.
Yeah.
And definitely, if a person like you had went out and Googled something about what exactly we are doing, okay, so that gives us a lot more responsibility about things that people are actually looking forward. Okay? And we have seen a lot of startups coming on, going around. Okay? But we have stood, we have grown. Okay? Even in the worst, we have grown like 10%, 20%.
Well, it's good. Surviving is the best growth.
Yes.
growth, forget.
It is
Forget about growth. Because you're surviving in this tough competition and the crisis and in a new method, like in a new way of life, new way of business. It's itself a growth.
it's a big,
Being stagnant is a growth. You're not decaying, you're not dying,
right.
you're not decreasing.
So that has actually, I mean, my people come and ask me, Jay, what
Actually,
skills
like
you have?
I just met you outside, but short of yours, like
I'm Divya from Intelliber Technologies. Like I'm the product manager of an upcoming project there. That is a Chargebooks, which is a cloud-based and ERP accounting platform.
very good. So
So
the
I'm just,
GST is a part of it.
yeah, we are
So how much
introducing
time did you
GST.
take to make it GST enabled and all? That was ready,
Uh,
or that you were working on it, or
No, no, we are working on
working
it.
on it?
Yeah, we had a back-minded like, no, we have to put GST in our platform.
I came across like from one of the finance people from the government, like anything which is not listed in the GST list, around 820 pages codes given, and I went through some of them. Any product which is not listed in the list is 28% flat.
Yeah, is
28% flat. So I have to really very bothered here. A lot of basic things which the government has not been able to include. Therefore yesterday there was in Accelerate, there was a huge conference on social entrepreneurship as a business model, not exactly real social entrepreneurship.
I think you were there as
Yeah, yeah. So there was a person who makes portable toilets. He has around manufactured 200 pieces of it, and he didn't find the product in the list. The GST is around 28%.
28%.
So he's unable to sell even one piece of it. So pathetic.
tax is killing.
I said you should just try to address it to the finance minister that this product should be included in a list and should be at least a fixed price, because this is a very important utility thing for the schools, under construction houses. Like it's for the basic mass people. If you just use it,
I mean, and that's what the entire Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is all
Yeah.
about. That's the reason why the government of India is actually financing at least the cost of building a toilet. Right? So,
and I met you there momentum. So
Hi, this is Rashmi.
yeah.
As Jay has already mentioned that we are the first marketing team, so we are not exactly structured ki we are product manager, but we are doing diverse things. Like I am looking after a product also, which is a Canvas project and task management platform. But apart from that, we all are responsible for all of the
Understood.
products
There is one
and all of
entrepreneur,
the domain.
and there's a team of entrepreneurs under him. These are the employed entrepreneurs, so that they can work freely, independently, and really give a
that is
base to
the
the company.
most highlighting features of this company, that we are completely owned up कि क्या कर सकते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है
They
कुछ.
have responsibility of from bottom the doormat to the dish on the rooftop.
and these people have actually started
When-
catching up really well. Entirely fishes. But they have
Great.
started catching up really well. They have a lot of sense. I mean, the best thing as of now is they have garnered and they have gathered what's the actual vision of the company. Where do we
Very,
actually
very
want
difficult.
to be 2 years, 3 years down the line? Where is the company actually headed? No matter what kind of failures, how many failures
Even
you actually
people
have.
at the age of retirement are unable to understand what company means and wants to do.
apart from their
It's
job
great.
role,
Yeah.
they are not be able
Credit
to
goes to
figure
you, no, definitely, because the core person is very important. That how he correlates, how he connects, and how he develops an ecosystem in the entire working platform, that everybody starts understanding the responsibility and duty.
they have that independence to do
Yeah.
like our
Because
way.
the freedom, I say, is the biggest responsibility. Biggest responsibility. Nothing else. If you get freedom, you become responsible.
And that is why eventually I said I'm not going to be in the frame. I'll let you guys enjoy the limelight. Okay? Start proving what independence is actually.
Very true.
giving you guys.
That will be able to know their talents. Otherwise, they'll be fully structured. They'll tell what to do, and they'll be doing it.
So I mean, and like I said, they're actually catching on really well.
Every worker of the company should be like a bee.
Like,
They should collect honey.
I'll tell you. You talked about independence. I'll tell you a very strange thing that doesn't happen in anywhere else.
Intelliber.
A designer is the key project manager. Is a key project manager. The entire designing team works entirely in a group. So that way, I mean, I explained this, what actually drives me, or why do I always have the design team always work in a group. It's more like I control what goes out of the users. I understand how they behave. And that is how these people have started getting on the same wavelength, getting on the same mental wireframe. So that has, so for us it's more about marketing with a difference. Marketing with a difference. I never ask my people to go and study about Walmart में marketing में क्या किया, McDonald's कैसे कर रहा है. मत पढ़ो, कुछ मत करो, जो तुम्हारा दिमाग बोल रहा है जाके करो. I don't refer. There's very specific reason why I don't refer to case
But
studies.
Dimag, what mind says, na, that what you actually observe and see.
Right.
Nobody can create things because the world has created so much. Because even if you create something, you'll find that somebody's already created 20 years back or 100 years back. So you only get a match. Oh, that I thought, and it's already being created in the market.
I mean, as of now, it's more about you have an idea, but you should have the capability to actually commercialize things. You don't have that understanding. I mean, having an idea, fair enough. Okay, anybody could have an idea, but you actually have the acumen to commercialize it. That's the most important thing.
Yes, I would say one thing, that what difference do you find between a KFC store and a barista or Costa coffee shop?
Right.
They have a very basic two difference that to improve their business sales. KFC, they always keep the temperature little higher, 25 plus, because they serve cold beverages. And barista and
Barista.
Costa